Hello again and welcome to another episode of As the Crow Flies Hiking. I appreciate all those people over the past few months who have subscribed to the channel and watched my videos. I've got another video for you today and it's going to be a little bit different for me. I decided to talk about my favorite brand or gear company for hiking. And at the end of this video, I'm going to do some shout outs to various channels who have commented a lot on my videos, and I'm going to ask them, I guess some people call it a tag video or whatever they call it, but I'm going to ask them or request, let's just say request that they also do a favorite gear or brand video for hiking. Now it can be whatever brand or whatever gear item that you want, from trekking poles to stoves to backpacks to sleeping bags. Whatever you think you want to do, I'm just calling these people in this video for a request to do a video just like mine and tell me what is your favorite gear or brand or company. I thought a lot about this, but before I say what my favorite brand or gear brand or company is, I want to say that I have no affiliation to this company at all. But they have not paid or anything with this. It's just a company that I have used over the years and I'd like to talk about it. And that is the company Patagonia. Now, is that a brand or a gear company? Well, it is for me because I have used it ever since that I've been involved in backpacking. I would go back to about 1993. That's before I really got into backpacking. But I think I remember being in graduate school and I was going to go out on a date and I wanted to have something that looked nice. So I went out and bought a Patagonia fleece. And here it is. I still have it and I still wear it. This was from 1993 and you can see, and that's the reason I'm doing this particular video, is this is held up pretty good. Now it still has some stains on it and it has some wear and tear on it, but I still wear this thing today. Now this was 100% polyester fleece, and this thing was thick. And I remember it being expensive in 1993, but I wore it forever. I guess 10 or 15 years, I wore this thing exclusively as my coat to school or whatever. And it has the old school buttons down the front, which are still in good working condition. This is one of the reasons that Patagonia has been a favorite company or brand for me, just because of the durability of these fleeces. Then, when I got back into backpacking after years of being out of it from scouting as a kid, I think it was around 2002, maybe 2003, I said, let's go out and do some backpacking. And a friend of mine by the trail name of Avalanche said, hey, you want to go with me? I'm going on a short trip on the Appalachian Trail. I said, oh, that sounds awesome. And I knew that I needed some kind of mid-layer. He had told me to get something. So I thought about my favorite brand, Patagonia, and I went out and got a mid-layer with a half zip, and this thing has lasted ever since. And I can tell you, on most backpacking trips up until the last year, I have always worn this Patagonia mid-layer. Now you can tell it's worn because obviously it doesn't even say Patagonia anymore across the left side. But it has been a staple for me and the durability has lasted. And so I guess around 2010, 2012, I bought another fleece from Patagonia at some sale and got it half price or something. And this fleece is a little bit thinner than the original fleece that I bought from Patagonia, but I wore it everywhere. In fact, the Patagonia update to it was it had a pocket that went all the way through where you could put your hands and keep them warm. But I would use it in backpacking as a mid-layer or a top layer underneath my raincoat. So again, this one has lasted me 8 or 9 years and it's going on strong and I wear it almost all the time. In the last couple of years, I thought, I've been watching a lot of videos about different mid-layers and all the different grid fabrics that have come out and how cool they are. And I had a gift card to REI, and I'd seen a lot of hiking videos, probably from one of your videos, about the Patagonia R1. So I purchased last year the Patagonia R1. Now again, this is a mid-layer that it has the half zip. It has this particular Patagonia has another zip pocket down in the chest area that you can put your phone or any kind of items in there, and then no other pockets. And that is important in relation to this because this particular Patagonia has the Polar Tech grid fabric, which is 93 or 94% of polyester, and then I think this has a little bit of spandex in it, maybe 8 or 9% spandex. So it has a little stretchability to it, and that keeps it very light. I want to say, I believe the specs are that this is 11 ounces. So a fairly lightweight, mid-level hoodie, or it comes in the hoodie or it comes in just the collar like I have. It's a little more expensive for the hoodie. But for 11 ounces, it's a great shirt to have to put between your first layer shirt and then a coat or a raincoat or something that kind. I have tried this out, and several times backpacking I have found that I had to take every other coat or item that I had off because this kept me warm really down to probably 35 degrees. I do like the fact that the cuffs on the arms have a little cinched in type of bungee-like material or spandex material that keeps the warmth in the arms so that you don't lose heat there. And the other thing that I really like, that the shoulder grids or the seams of the shoulder are not directly on top of the shoulder itself. They're offset, and that's great for backpacking because you don't have that particular area that could rub or chafe or whatever. So that is my thoughts on my favorite gear company or gear brand. I would like to do some shout outs to some channels. It is my request that these channels do a similar video in which they tell me or tell their viewers their favorite gear company or gear brand. And here they are. Let me tell you who those particular channels are that I would ask a request to do a similar video about their favorite brand or gear company. First, a channel called Hike with Mike. He was nice enough to do a shout out on his channel about my channel, and that was very nice of him, and I appreciate it very much. Second is Senior Hiker 77. He's been very active on my channel. He does great videos. He's so personable on his channel. I love his videos. Next would be Backpacking with Jason. I've watched a lot of his videos over the past year. He does a great job with his videos and the amazing views that he has on his channel and hikes. So I'd ask Backpacking with Jason, what is your favorite brand or gear company? Next would be Camper 2020. Camper 2020, I believe, is doing the Appalachian Trail coming up very soon, so he may not have time to do this video. Next, and this may be a stretch because he has a large channel and he may not watch my videos, but he's been very nice to me in comments that I made, and that's Jeremiah Stringer. Jeremiah Stringer has a podcast, and he has a really funny presentation on his videos. He's even got a tie on now, and it's great videos to watch. Number 6 would be Plug It In Hikes. I've had a great time watching Plug It In Hikes as he's done the fastest 900 miler in the Smokies. He's gone over to Scotland. He's done some great videos with all sorts of YouTubers. Next one would be Adventures of Eli. Adventures of Eli has commented on my videos multiple times, and he does a great job with his videos. I love watching them. Next would be Side Trail Adventures. Side Trail Adventures is a great channel if you haven't seen it. He does some great stuff with kayaking and hiking, and really funny guy. Even has some wonderful drone shots that I watched over the past year, and he does a wonderful job, and I appreciate him following my channel. And then lastly, and I don't know that this is his style, but if you haven't watched Tim Likes to Hike. Tim Likes to Hike was one of the first people that really started watching my channel, and I started watching his, and he is a funny guy and does a great job with his videos. So that is, I'd say, 9 or 10 different channels, and I hope at least a couple of them would agree to this video shout out, I guess you would call it, or something to that effect, where I ask you to do a video on your favorite gear or brand. So that's all I have for today. I appreciate you watching As the Crow Flies Hiking. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel. If you get any value out of this, please comment below. Maybe I didn't call you out to do a video, but I know there's a bunch of other subscribers out there that I will shout out later. But if you want to, do the video or comment below on your favorite brand or gear channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.